Okay, let's take a look at the seat. Gotta be careful because there's a cat right here. That's part of him. So if we get in close, we can see a couple of bolts on here. That one will be one matching it on the bottom down here. We're gonna have, looks like another one right there. And there's another one right in there. Like I said, this attaches to that frame that goes on the inside here of the seat. So what I'm hoping is I'll be able to unbolt those, take this frame cushion thing, and just swap it around. Let's see if that thought is anywhere near being correct in any way. Let's try our handy dandy half-inch, which is going to fit, but I'm going to need an extension. Using our half-inch, a little extension. Oh, there's the actual bolts right in there. One bolt and two bolt. Bendy bit. Threading. Oh, this was just for the bottom cushion. Well, this gives me access to what I need though. So taking those bolts off allows the cushion to move free. So we can see we can move this free. Because what we need access to is on top of those, you'll see 4 bolts here. One there, back in there, one down there. And those are what actually hold it to this bracket thing. So this is the seat frame. Here is the actual mount to it. So all we have to do is get those off, then take this entire seat portion, here's the front, here's the back, and just switch it so that this is the back, this is the front. Ooh. So let's see if we can get that. Here's Jackson watching my meticulous work. Still the half-inch bolt, so everything's half-inch. Nice and pretty standard here. Break that one free. That one's already on the loose side. Let's see if I can cram this in there. No, but it's only half-inch, so I have hex crescent wrenches. Half-inch crescent. There goes a spider. And Jackson doesn't care. Looks like it's going to want to fall back the moment this bolt is released. So I'm going to try to hold on to it. And it does. Voila! So this is the whole mount that is left. And it is gross. I'm going to clean this really fast. Take the opportunity that it's presented to me. Wipe this down a little bit. The front is this side, the back is this side. So the only huge dilemma I'm seeing currently is that by rotating it around this way, or backwards, is that we can see the seat is at an angle like this, so your legs would drape off this side at a kind of vertical motion. If it's like this, the legs are going to kind of be stuck forward. So we have to use these bolts here. What I might want to do is pick up a bunch of washers and perhaps a longer bolt. I do have some washers that'll fit, but they're only going to be able to provide me a little bit. This is a pretty short bolt, so these will do for now, but the end goal is to get larger bolts. And Jackson wants belly rubs. Becoming a dirty cat pretty fast. Oh. Okay. Now the fun of trying to get this to line up. Ugh. Well, I touched something greasy. That's a little gross. You know, that actually looks like it might be just fine. Puppies on here just to hold it in place. We have the metal bar and then the actual mount. So this is part of the frame, this is part of the mount. Put a few washers in between here. Should be good to go. Dun, 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 dun. Woo! Now we'll put our other bolts back in. Okay, first I have to clean up the bolts here because they have bed liner all over them, which makes it very hard to thread things onto. Okay. So we're in here. And this is what it would feel like. This would be hitting me in the head. Because it does come down this way. Could possibly just remove this one, because I don't want to slouch in the seat all the time. I will want to sit up. And this is using quite a bit of real estate. So I may not even need a portion that like folds back. I can just sit here. Two, we're also really back on the rail, so if I plug it into power I can move it forward. So I'm going to bolt it down and let's see what we can do from here. Better. Not perfect. Now we're getting to the range where my knees are a little high. It won't go much more forward than this. It's going slow. So what would I want this to do? I'd want it to go a little further back. My head is still making contact right here, as you can see. If I can get this to go up just a little bit, or maybe whenever I'm in here, it'll just be... That's actually a reasonable compromise. Still need to rewire this, get these LEDs working. That's not priority though. Handles right in where I want it to be. Luckily, armrest here still works as armrest, comfortable. So if the plan were to have the Black Panther, the back platform, follow this line, be right about here, which means my arms would be up here. Show you in context. This would be up here, which is a pretty high working station. That's almost shoulder level rather than like mid-torso. So maybe I'll have the platform here with the laptop and a monitor up on top of this. However, I'll have a drop down thing because I have a couple extra desk areas that I could put the keyboard and the mouse on, and that might work nice. Then as for feet, we have just enough room here where if I can use these for actual supports for the platform, and I'll still have enough room to like stuff my legs in between, extend those out, and sit very comfortably. So I think this is gonna be quite awesome. So that's an easy little, turning it around is quite easy to do. Making this the most comfortable thing in the world is gonna be a little more difficult. And then the final thing I have to do is obviously, seatbelt is right here, but I'm over here. I'm not gonna be able to mount this giant bolt into this post here, and I'm not gonna try to drill another hole through the body over here for the seatbelt buckle. What I think I'm going to try to do is find like an over-the-shoulder deal that might strap in or hook onto the back of this, because luckily now with it facing this way, if you were to stop, you'd fall into the seat itself, and the seat has you. The only thing is accelerating go this way, so you don't need a whole bunch of protection to stop you from going through the windshield and forward and smashing your face, because if you slam on the brakes or hit something, you're going back into the seat. You just need something to hold you into the seat. So, cool. Next step is going to be measuring the back area and making out the actual schematics, dimensions that I want for this back platform. So cool. Alrighty then. That's like perfect foot placement too, like right on that curve, just feels natural. Nice. Alright, I'll see you guys with the next project.
We bop and hippity hop, I'm as happy as I can be. Whoa.